Hi guys, welcome to my channel, Hello Girl DIY. Today we are going to be doing 3 spring DIYs. Alright, so for this first DIY, I'm going to be using one of Dollar Tree's tag signs. I'm going to go ahead and flip it over to the back, and then I'm going to be spraying it with several coats of this Rust-Oleum chalked linen white spray paint. Then I'm going to use some transfer tape and transfer some words that I cut out, designed and cut out on the vinyl cutting machine. I use purple, yellow, and pink vinyl. Alright, so next I'm going to be using some of this yellow cotton twine from Dollar Tree. I'm going to go ahead and approximately measure out 3 strands of about the same length. Then I'm going to tape off their ends with some tape and then thread them through the holes at the top of the sign. Now I'm going to adjust and figure out how long I want my hanger to be, and then I'll just tie the twine off with a knot where the holes of the sign are, and then cut off the excess. And then this is how it looks when it's all done. Alright, so for the second DIY, I went ahead and picked up one of Dollar Tree's coasters. And the first thing I need to do is remove all of the packaging. So next I'm going to be using some Waverly white chalk paint and a foam brush to paint the edges and part of the top of my coaster. You only need to paint about 1/4 of the inch in on the top, because that's all I'll be showing, but I went ahead and did more just because it was easier with the width of my foam brush. Next, I took some patterned vinyl and I traced the coaster onto the back of it. Then I cut it out, making sure to cut it a little bit smaller than the top of the coaster. Then all I had to do was attach it. Next, I went ahead and took some Mod Podge and another foam brush and applied a generous layer to my coaster. I went ahead and did 2 coats of this just to make sure that there was a good seal. the finished product. For this third DIY, I'm going to be taking one of Dollar Tree's wooden vases. This is the round one, and I'm going to be using some washi tape and taping off about an inch from the top. Next, I'm going to use a sanding block to lightly sand over the surface of my vase because it was a little rough. Next, I'm going to be taking some lavender sachet acrylic paint, and then I'm just going to paint the top portion which I just taped off. Then once I was done painting, I went ahead and removed the tape. Next, I took some of Dollar Tree's floral foam and cut it down so that it would fit into the vase using my Dollar Tree X-Acto knife. Next, I took some of Dollar Tree's lavender stems. These are the dark and medium purple kinds, and all I did was cut them from the main stem and trim them down until they stuck into my floral foam at the right height. Then I just made a tiny twine bow using some of Dollar Tree's twine and attached it with hot glue, and then here's how it looks. Alright guys, that's it for these 3 spring DIYs. Thank you so much for watching.